Hi everyone, welcome back. I thought I would just share another few recent OCs that I did. Maybe this is a bit of a quick video because I'm only going to share 2 pages since I haven't been drawing as much lately. So yeah, this is from May 1st. So this was 2 months ago. I got some inspiration from this book that I saw online that had many different like character studies and OCs and things like that. So I thought, that'd be a cool idea to apply these OCs and sort of get some inspiration and maybe create my own. And, so that book had a lot of anime and manga style things, but I'm semi-familiar with it, but not quite. So here's just an OC. Sometimes I try to experiment with different sort of animals that can be mixed in. Like what if a human was like a fish aquatic creature, right? That's how you create your OCs. Um, you get inspired from real life things, and then you sort of mix and match, right? You're like, okay, so this person will have the maybe similar, humanoid appearance of a person, sort of has the head, the shoulders, like, bipedal, standing on 2 legs, etc., right? But then you're like, what if I make the teeth like a leech? Okay. And aside from that, what if I mix in maybe a bit of sort of frog or like swamp monster aspects to it? So that's something that I thought was interesting and that I wanted to do. Don't know what this is. Just the face. Don't know what this is either. Don't really like it too much, but it is what it is. And so here we just have this character with a sort of lampshade looking thing on their head, sort of like a cultural, almost cultural looking outfit, but yet still a bit eerie in a sense because you can't really see their face um, and what they're pointing to, right? And they have this cloth that gives off a bit of an eerie vibe. This is, I don't know what this is. It's just a fish. So I wanted to share a second OC. Let's see. 1 second. Okay, here we go. So this one, I did put a lot of, not, I mean, it's weird because this came to me in a dream. That's another thing I would say. I'm gonna make a video, a full video on how to make OCs and how to get inspiration. And I'm not a super advanced artist. I would say I'm intermediate slash advanced. I'm getting to that point where I'm starting to get advanced because I'm learning a lot of things. I study realism, I study other artists, I study all kinds of things. Always use reference when you can. So, this is a Venus flytrap original character that I created. So it's kind of got, so the concept is that when the Venus flytrap has its mouth closed, it looks like teeth and this and that. And then it turns into this, like, here's the head and then the arms, and it's got like these giant scaly hands, and it's ready to attack, but it's grounded on the floor by a pot that it's planted to. Now, when the eye opens, this eye opens, it turns into when the mouth opens, it turns into the eyeball here. So this is the inside of this mouth, and this is like, you could call it like a second form. So the eye opens and the iris is shaped like a fly, the silhouette of a fly, and the teeth become eyelashes. So I thought that was very interesting to explore and look at. And when it becomes this form, it is like more of a fly sort of form. So it can fly with its wings, and the face is a sort of just a giant eyeball with these lashes that used to be the teeth. And I call it planta valaris because in Latin means flying plant. Um, if I'm not wrong, I think I did translate both of these words from English to Latin just to sort of get a cool name for the character. So I said when the mouth opens, or when the mouth, and I put in parentheses eye, is open, the pupil has a fly silhouette, and the form takes on a more bug-like appearance, right? And then when the mouth slash eye is closed, it takes a vicious plant form. The plant form is used to hunt, while the bug fly form is to survey and travel. To survey and travel. You can also hunt in this form. So very interesting stuff that just I sort of was working with this idea as I went through. And what really helps you really visualize and draw what you're thinking of is experience. The more you study anatomy, the more you study characters, the more you study realism, you can start drawing, you can get closer and closer to drawing what you envision in your head. So that's a pretty cool ability. So um, let me know what y'all want to see a video of next, because I can also do tutorials. For example, even how to draw, right? Because some people don't know how to even start how to draw. Like they say, to draw, it's all about practice. Sure, it's about practice, but what do you practice? How often do you practice? How do you get better? What is it that you need to do, right? And to that, I say that you need to know what you want to practice. If you want to get better at drawing people, you can start with cartoons and work your way up from there. But I'll make a separate video on that to actually really go in detail. But anyways, that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and leave a comment. What do you think about these characters? Any questions you might have in the comment section, feel free to ask below, and I'll see y'all next time.